Hey guys, it's Jennifer from Live, Laugh, Love to Read. Today I am doing a library haul. So my local library has been back open for a little bit. They're doing it kind of like in phases, where at first you just had to call and say you were coming, and then they would bring it out to you and blah, blah, blah. Well, now they're letting you go in for 10 people at a time, and I think you can only stay 30 minutes, which used to back in the day, I could spend way longer than that. But now, I have to go in between shopping. I work for Shipped, so I shop groceries and deliver to your house. And so I had to go in between that, so I wouldn't spend that much time anyway. But I had looked online, because you can look on their website, and it shows their new books for August. And I was pleasantly surprised with what I got. So let's just get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so I got South of the Buttonwood Tree by Heather Webb. I've never heard of this, but I seen it online and I thought, ooh, that sounds good. Let me read you a synopsis. Blue Bishop has a knack for finding lost things. No one is more surprised than Blue, however, when she comes across a newborn baby in the woods, just south of a very special buttonwood tree. Sarah Grace Landereau Fulton is at a crossroads. She has always tried so hard to do the right thing, but her own mother would disown her if she ever learned half of Sarah Grace's secrets. The unexpected discovery of the newborn baby girl will alter Blue's and Sarah Grace's lives forever. Both women will uncover long-held secrets that reveal exactly who they really are and what they're willing to sacrifice in the name of family. It's not very big. Let's see. It's only, looks like 325 pages. So it's not very big, but you know what? I thought the story sounded good, so I picked that up. And you know, when you go to the library, it's free. So even if you pick up a book that you think might sound good, and you don't like it, it's not a big deal. Right? Okay, then I got The Split by Sharon Bolton. And some of these I seen online, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to go get that right now. Other ones I just seen when I got there, and this was one that I seen when I got there. This one says, the remote Antarctic island of South Georgia is about to send off its last boat of the summer, which signifies safety to a resident glaciologist, Felicity Lloyd. Felicity lives in fear. Fear that her ex-husband Freddie will find her, even out here. She took a job on this isolated island to hide from him. But now that he's out of prison, having served a term for murder, she knows he won't give up until he finds her. But a doctor delving into the background of Felicity and Freddie's relationship back in Cambridge learns that Felicity has been on the edge for a long time. Heading to South Georgia himself to try to get to her first is the only way he can think of to help her. I thought that sounded kind of good. I like books about women who are running for their lives, and they're like disguising themselves, and they're changing their looks and all that, and like they're running from their husband, or they're running from somebody. I don't know why. I guess because that's nothing like my life, so I guess that's why I like reading about it. The next one is He Started It by Samantha Downing. I have seen this book all over BookTube and all over Instagram, so I picked it up. This one is about Beth, Portia, and Eddie Morgan haven't all been together in years, and for very good reasons. We'll get to those later. But when their wealthy grandfather dies and leaves a cryptic final message in his wake, the siblings and their respective partners must come together for a cross-country road trip to fulfill his final wish, and more importantly, secure their inheritance. But time with your family can be rough. Amen, sister. It is for everyone. It's even harder when you're all keeping secrets and trying to forget a memory, a missing person, an act of revenge, the man in the black truck who won't stop following you, and especially when at least one of you is a killer and there's a body in your trunk. Just to name a few reasons. I don't know. I've never read anything by Samantha Downing, so we'll see. I don't know if we'll like it or not. Two Truths and a Lie by Meg Mitchell Moore. And I have to say, the cover grabbed me on this. I like the cover. I like the colors. Yeah, the cover. Truth. Sherry Griffin and her daughter Katie have recently moved to the idyllic beach town of Newburyport, Massachusetts. Rebecca Coleman, widely acknowledged former leader of the Newburyport Mom Squad, has made a surprising effort to include these newcomers in typically closed group activities. Rebecca's teenage daughter Alexa has even been spotted babysitting Katie. Truth. Alexa has time in her hands because of a recent falling out with her longtime best friends, for a reason no one knows. But everyone suspects it has to do with Alexa's highly popular and increasingly successful YouTube channel. Katie Griffin, who at age 11 probably shouldn't need a babysitter anymore, can't be left alone because she has terrifying nightmares that don't seem to jibe with the vague story Sherry has floated about the bad divorce she left behind. Lie. Rebecca Coleman doesn't have a new man in her life, and it's definitely not someone connected to the Mom Squad. Alexa is not seeing anyone new herself and is planning on shutting down her YouTube channel in advance of attending college in the fall. Sherry Griffin's real name is Sherry Griffin, and a bad divorce is all she's running from. A blend of propulsive thriller and gorgeous summer read. It reminds us that happiness isn't always a day at the beach. Some secrets are meant to be shared, and the most precious things are the people we love. Maybe. Sounds kind of interesting. Have You Seen Me? Kate White. So, I originally thought this was Karen White. I like Karen White's books. Excuse me. I don't know if I've ever read Kate White. Maybe once. I'm not sure. But it sounded good. On a cold, rainy morning, finance journalist Allie Linden arrives soaked to the bone at her Manhattan office, only to find that she's forgotten her key card. When her boss shows up, he's shocked because, he explains, she hasn't worked there in 5 years. Allie knows her name, but is having trouble coming up with much beyond that. Though, after a trip to the psychiatric ER, she begins to piece together important facts. She lives on the Upper West Side. She's now a freelance journalist. She's married to a terrific man named Hugh. More memories materialize, and yet she still can't recall anything about the previous 2 days. Diagnosed as having experienced a dissociative state, she starts to wonder if it may have been triggered by something she saw. An accident, or worse, a trauma from her childhood, has risen to the surface? I thought that sounded good. I thought it sounded good. I don't know. Okay, and then these two books, this one I had on hold and it came in, and this other one I've been on hold with my 2 different libraries, ebooks that I belong to, and it's like 79th person in line, and they have 21 copies, and the other one was like 75th person, and they have 5 copies. So I see they have it at the library and it's in, so I deleted both of those holds, and now I have it in my hot little hands. The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. Look at that cover. That is so pretty. The cover. I mean, oh my lands. So, I don't know how to say this. The Vignes sisters will always be identical. But after growing up together in a small southern black community and running away at age 16, it's not just the shape of their daily lives that is different as adults. It's everything, including their racial identities. Many years later, one sister lives with her black daughter in the same southern town she once tried to escape. Across the country, the other secretly passes for white and her white husband knows nothing of her past. Still, although separated by so many miles and just as many lies, the fates of the twins remain intertwined. What will happen when their own daughter's storylines intersect? That sounds good. I've been seeing this all over Instagram too, and BookTube. So I got that, and it sounds really good. And then this one, The Half Sister by Sandy Jones. This one I had on hold, and that was the whole reason I even went there. I like Sandy Jones. I've read her some of her other books, so I'm excited. Meet the half sister and unravel the ties that blind us. This is funny. The truth. Sisters Kate and Lauren meet for Sunday lunch every week without fail, especially after the loss of their father. The lie. Sounds like that other book. But a knock at the door is about to change everything. A young woman by the name of Jess holds a note with the results of a DNA test claiming to be their half-sister. The unthinkable. As the fallout starts, it's clear that they are all hiding secrets. And perhaps this family isn't as perfect as it appears. Like I said, I have read Sandy Jones before, and I like her. I like her writing style. Now, all of these books are 2020 books. These are all brand new that the library got. Pretty sure these are all wrote in 2020. I'm just going to check this one. Yeah, I think they all are. So that's all I got for today. Which one should I start first, guys? I have to say, probably going to start, probably this one or this one. I don't know. One of those I'll start. And then don't forget to check back for the book reviews that will come. Because every time I read a book, I do a book review video. Let's see if I can hold all these up. Because there's a bunch of them. Doesn't this make you happy? This just makes me so happy. Because all these are new books from the library. For brand new and free. What's better than that? New books for free. And you get to read them, and if you don't like, you get in one chapter and you don't like it, you put it down. No big loss. That's all I got for today. Make sure you check back for more book videos coming up soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, friends.